What it do, y'all? Bread Tuck Ride, Bread Tuck Gang forever, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Bread Tuck Legacy Podcast. Subscribe, break that, man. And my book, Defeating the Struggle, Journal Entries of a Conqueror is out right now. We on Amazon. Man, you get that thing on Amazon Prime. You get it in 2 days or you get the ebook immediately, man. But check this out. For my YouTube people, that information is going to be in the description box. But, man, we talking about Black Lightning. Season 2, episode 13. Now, y'all know last season we only got 13 episodes. This season we getting about 20-something of them, man. Check this out, man. The show starts out, Jefferson Pierce and Uncle Gamby, they're in the lab, and Jennifer's in there. They trying to make sure she could control her power and all that, man. They got her in this bubble, this cocoon, and she's just, man, flaming up, or electricity, or whatever you want to call it, man. She trying to figure that thing out. Then it goes to the next scene, and we find out that Lynn, she's doing her thing in the labs or whatnot, and that old bald-headed brother comes to him and offers her $1 million for something. Now, I didn't get to catch what it was because my baby was crying and I had to go be a father first. I had to be a father like my boy Jefferson Pierce has to be a father first, man. Check this out, man. But I think he offered her $1 million to go work on something for those pods, man. But in my mind, I was thinking, excuse me, Jefferson Pierce had got demoted. Man, that million, you get that million, tuck that million. But I tell you what, man, whatever he offered that million for, it didn't line up with what was in her spirit, man. So she declined. But then she agreed to work with him on because she wanted to just keep the pods safe, or keep the kids in those pods safe, because she don't want those kids to die, man. Your girl Anessa, man. The Asian girl burnt out on Anessa, and Anessa going through the apartment. She trying to find stuff. She finds something. She takes it back to the lab with Uncle Gamby and them, and she wants to research it. She wants to know what's going on, man. What's going on with this Asian girl? She don't know, but all she know is she loved that girl, man. Robert Townsend comes to my boy Jefferson Pierce at school and at work and tells him, "Hey, remember that video last week that your daughter I was going to say Jessica, Jennifer was out there, and the kids kneeled, in support of her against the white boy Mike Lowry. It went viral. The people think that he's unfit to be a principal. And we having an emergency board meeting, and we might get that boy up out of there and get you your job back." And Jefferson Pierce was hype about it, man. I could come back, do this here for the kids, be back at Freeland High as a principal. Man, I could figure this out, man. Check this out. We gonna get back to that, but check this out, man. Tobias, man. Tobias and Cutter. I think they get to one of them pods, man. They wake one of them dudes up, man. And the dude is Malik from the game, the quarterback from the game. And he has this power where it just makes a loud noise, and he can kind of not freeze things, but stop things or something like that, man. So Tobias gets him. He works with him. He brings him in. And that guy, Malik from the game, helps them move those pods, man. He helps them move those pods back to Tobias's spot. And check this out, man. When he moves those pods, that's at the end. We'll get to that. But check this out, man. Your girl Jennifer, man, she has these powers or whatever. She's staying with Anessa, and she decides she wants to kill Tobias. So she dresses up like a vigilante, just like her sister, and she goes out trying to kill Tobias and all that. She whooping up on boys. She's zapping them and flinging them around and all that, but she overworks herself and she passes out. Then one of the dudes about to bust her up. Then Thunder comes out of nowhere, rescues her, takes her back to the lab, man. Takes her back to the lab and lets her know, "Hey, baby, you can't you can't be moving out there like that, man. You're a rookie out here, baby. We veterans, man. We know how to move right now. You don't know how to move right now. You new to this. You ain't true to this, baby. So you got to stay at the highs right now, man. You can't just be moving around here trying to do what you got to do like that. Check this out, man. Jefferson Pierce, he goes to the board meeting. Robert Townsend, the Meteor Man, is in there with Jefferson Pierce, man. And they doing their thing. And it looks like Jefferson Pierce about to get his job back, but he's having these flashbacks, man. And he remembers that he needs to be there for his daughter. He remembers when he wasn't there for Freeland High School when they was getting attacked because he was Black Lightning. And when the leader of the board or the leader of the committee or whatever asked him, how do you feel? He's like, you know what? Mike Lowry needs a chance. And after, he needs to continue doing what he could do because I'm not going to be able to commit. Then after the meeting, Robert Townsend say, man, don't you ever have me, boy. Don't ask me to put my neck on the line for you. And you out here tripping, man. We trying to get Mike Lowry out of here. But you want him to stay in the mix. And Jefferson Pierce like, hey, man, there's some things going in my life which I can't share with you, man. You just got to trust me. So he had to go ahead and remove himself and not share what he had on his heart as to why he can't continue to be the principal. Now, check this out, man. This is where we ended, man. Tobias, that white doctor from previous episodes that did the experiment that saved gave Tobias those powers, and Cutter, they done moved them pods back to Tobias's spot. Check this out, man. Tobias and Cutter, they used to have something going on back in the gap. Cutter sitting in Tobias' office, got her feet up on the desk and everything. Tobias come downstairs, he's like, hold on, man, I don't know where you think you is, baby, but get your feet up off my desk like that. What's on your mind? What you doing? And she's like, I cleaned up. I handled a few things. Now, check this out. Y'all remember Todd from the previous episodes? The dude that was the Blue Ranger in the latest Power Rangers movie. The dude that was the hacker. Man, Cutter done blew his car up with him in it because he was expendable. They didn't need him anymore because they used him to hack into the jail to get that doctor out so that she could help. And now the doctor's back in the mix. So now they done killed the young boy. That young boy was a smart boy. He had a promising future. He was doing his own thing. Tobias recruited him to work with him. And now they done killed the boy, man. But y'all know what it is, man. This was your Black Lightning season 2, episode 13 recap, man. Beautiful show. And I tell you what, man, the next episode is going to be March 4th. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they, Valentine's Day weekend, All-Star weekend, whatever it is, man, they letting it breathe for a second, but they going to get back with us March 4th, man. But y'all know what it is. BreadTuckLegacy podcast. Subscribe to that. Rate that thing. Defeating the Struggle, Journal Entries of a Conqueror. Got my book out here, man, and we changing lives with it, man. Check this out, man. We got the ebook and we got the physical copy, and both of them things can be found on Amazon right now, man. For the physical copy, you do the Amazon Prime, that thing coming to you in 2 days, man. E-copy, that thing coming to your phone or your device immediately, man. We out here and we official. And I'm working on some more things that I'm going to get out in the streets that are necessary for the people, because the people need this, but some of the people don't realize that they need it. But you'll hear more about that when it comes, man. But y'all know what it is. Bread Tuck Rock, Bread Tuck Gang forever.